Good day, good day, good day. Good day, everybody. Happy Friday, Mommy. Happy Friday, Nan. Hey, Tim, it's good to see everybody. Thank you all for joining in. I see you all popping up, and I hope you are popping up feeling good today. I know I am. I was telling Sekou before the show, I was almost late for my own show because I got caught up watching his show. I was watching the replay of his show this morning and got caught up. And I was like, wait a minute, what time is it? It was 10:29, y'all. So if you didn't see today's the Be Your Own Hero show at 10 o'clock, it is 10 o'clock Monday through Fridays. Please check it out. All right. So Linda, Margaretta, it's good to see y'all. I feel so good today. So I think it's partly because I woke up with a smile on my face. I woke up and I was like, yesterday's meditation with the moon was so delicious. Okay. All right. Oh, yes. There we go. It was so delicious. And what I did yesterday after the meditation with the moon and our after party, so shout out to everybody who was at the after party. I watched it. I watched the replay and I put my own self through the meditation with the moon because it's difficult to do it with y'all when I'm facilitating it. You know, I'm kind of like in facilitation mode. So afterwards, because I was so wired, I stayed up and I did it for myself. And so one of the questions that I asked in the meditation was, who am I in the stillness of who I am? Every time I say the question, I just get chills, right? That's a powerful question. And in the after party, here I go. I'm going on a tangent now, but I'm going to wrap it up in a minute. In the after party, Diana, hey, Diana girl. Woo! She got a download that she shared with us that was so fly. I'm dating myself with these words, right? It was so fly, so dope, so like out of this world. It was like to the moon and then some. Diana did the thing. She did the thing and got a spectacular download when she just started writing, right? Who am I in the stillness of who I am? And the invitation was for the stillness to write, for the stillness to write. So thank you, Diana, for sharing that treasure. When we talk about excavate, that's what I'm talking about, right? She excavated that treasure. And where was it? It was within her. Because when we dig deep, okay, Revmel, where you going? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going, y'all. But when you dig deep, you find that treasure. You find that treasure and you bring it up and you give it the light, right? And you shine your light on it because it is a guaranteed 100%. You want to talk about a return on investment? Oh my goodness. Listen, if you return to the greatness that you are, you will find your treasure and your ROI, your return on investment will be beyond anything that you can imagine because Diana got exactly what she needed. Everyone that was on the meditation with the moon, I guarantee you got exactly what you need. And if you think that you did not, regroup, reground yourself, right? Reground yourself, recast, because it is there. It is there. I am telling you, it is there. So dig up that treasure, excavate, go in with the universe, dig in with the divine, dig in with the Most High, because the universe is digging with you. It is digging with you in every sense of the word. It is digging, grooving in the flow with you. Oh, yes. You're very welcome, Diana. Yes, I was inspired by you, girl, and your sharing. So thank you so, so very much. All right. That was about 6 minutes. That was about in 6 minutes. Thank you. I had to share because I woke up with a hallelujah and Or won't he do it? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I see you, Gladys. Gladys says, so was I. So was I. Yes, inspiration. Inspiration is inside. It's inside. It ain't outspiration. Hey, no, it's in. It's inspiration. It's in there. It's in there. Okay. Let's take a deep breath. Welcome to Sip. Welcome to Sip with Red Melissa. And I'm feeling a little fiery today, y'all. I'm feeling a little fiery. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm just so grateful. I am so grateful for this work. I am. So we are wrapping up our series, RE, right? The prefix that means again and again and again and again. So we started off with resign, and I share my resign story, my recent resignation from a job. So I shared that the other day. And then we went to remind, right? What do we need to remind ourselves of, right? Remind ourselves that we got the treasure. That we got the treasure. Remind ourselves to use the one mind. And that's what we do when we do the meditation with the moon. When we meditate, we are using the one mind. We are in alignment with the one mind, right? And we're conscious of it, right? All our consciousness is in alignment with the one mind. So we get to use the one mind and remind ourselves that we are the activity of the one mind. We are the activity of the one mind. And then Wednesday, the word was recast, which means to form, fashion, or arrange again, to supply anew, right? And we shared about, is it time to recast, right? I talked about in movies, sometimes they recast a actor, right, for a role. So is it time to recast? Look at your life, right? Is there a component, an area in your life that needs to be recast, right? Is there a casting call? Is there a casting call right now on your life that you're not responding to? That you're not responding to? And so that brings us to today. And so I asked you for some suggestions, right? And y'all had some good ones. We got return, rebuild, release, reveal, rejoice, reawakening, reimagine, rerun, relive, reassess, relocation, renew, reaction, and revisioning. And I see Lindsay just threw another one up there, remodel, right? I love all of them. This is enough for I think a 2-week series. I think so. So we'll see what happens. I love them all, but it's not the one that I'm going to talk about today. Can y'all believe that? Out of all those words, I got another one for you. So today, to wrap up our series, or at least part 1 of our series, the word is review. Review. That is the word. Review. And many definitions for review, but the one that I want us to ground ourselves in is to survey mentally. To survey mentally. Take a survey of. To look back upon. To view retrospectively, right? To survey mentally, view respectively, right? So you might be saying, oh, Red Mel, what are you talking about? You say don't go back. Remember Lot's wife? She turned around and turned into a pillar of salt. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about reveling in the past. I'm not talking about getting stuck in the past. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about taking a survey, right? An assessment, an inventory, right? Mentally, because everything happens. Everything that happens mentally, right? In our thinking, right? Our thoughts are creative. Our thoughts are powerful, right? So our mental atmosphere, take a survey of it, right? Survey the land and see what needs to be excavated, uncovered, reworked, released, more rewords, right? That's the opportunity, right? And when I was digging into the word review, the origins of the word is to see again. To see again. I said, I like that. I like that so much. And this is why, right? When we think about review, think about it from the lens of, all right, all right. Think about a time when stuff just was not happening for you. You felt like your life was a mess, right? And whenever someone tells me, invites me to think back on a time retrospectively, right? Think back on a time where I just did not feel good about my life. Think back on a time where you were just in pain, right? And immediately for me, there's two times that are right there for me to kind of like grab onto. And both of these situations, in retrospect, were big connecting of the dots for where I am now. So I'm going to share one. So one is a love relationship, right? Oh, and those love relationships, they could take us there, can't they? On a roller coaster of emotions, right? So I was in a relationship. I was in my 20s, I believe. I was in my 20s. Love of my life at the time. So I thought, right? Engaged to get married, the whole to do, right? Love this man, love this man, love this man. My whole family loved him. It was like that. Okay. It was like that. And he was the person that introduced me to religious science, to New Thought, right? I had never been exposed to it before in my life. I grew up Pentecostal. I knew nothing of Ernest Holmes, never heard of him, nothing, right? And he said to me, I want to take you to this service at Lincoln Center. And because I had been looking, I had been on this journey to find my spiritual home. And so we go. And the first person that he introduces me to is Stuart Grayson, right? Blew my mind, right? Blew my mind. Yes. Big New Thought leader, right? And then right across the street from him, and another property at Lincoln Center, Eric Butterworth. Eric Butterworth, right? So here I am meeting these two giants, right? And loving both of them and loving what both of them had to say. Now, for whatever reason, Eric Butterworth really resonated with me. And so I started to attend his church on a regular basis. And that's where I got steep into the New Thought movement, religious science, the consciousness, change your thinking, change your life, all of that, right? I got exposed to Ernest Holmes and Emerson and, all the New Thought leaders, Michael Bernard Beckwith. It was great, right? And at the same time that this was happening, this new discovery, this new treasure, right, that he had introduced me to, our relationship was crumbling. Our relationship has started to crumble, right? And I was doing everything within my power to keep it together, right? Right? Because we're engaged to get married, all of that, right? And I could feel the stirring within me saying that this is complete. But I was in such resistance to it that I couldn't let it go for a long time. And so things kept happening that were showing me you got what you needed from this relationship. It is complete, right? But I was like, oh, no. I got plans, right? I got plans. But the universe said no. And in that no was my big yes. And that no to this relationship was my big yes, right? So I ended the relationship. It was very, very, very hard to do. It wasn't easy, but my life was calling to me. My life was calling to me. And he had played the part that he needed to play, and that was complete. And we're good friends today. We're good friends. I love him. He loves me. It's all good, right? It's all good. And so when we talk about review, we can review something that was at the time the worst experience, the worst thing that we thought that we would ever feel, ever experience, right? And see how we came through it. See how we came through it. See how we were victorious, right? And claim that victory now. So when things start to bubble up, I review, right? I view things retrospectively. I might think about a time when, things just aren't working out for me, right? And then I could survey mentally, right? I could take a mental survey and come to this present moment, right? Bringing with me the information that I experience, that all is well, that this too shall pass, that I will get through this, that this is for my highest good. It may suck right now, but I know because I have had the experience so many times of God pulling me through, of me listening to that still small voice saying to me, this is complete. Let's go. Let's grow. Let's know the truth of who we are, right? And say to myself, as I'm going through stuff, I could declare the victory now. I can declare the victory now. And what it does for me is it moves me from that energy of suffering. I might still be feeling pain and hurt and upset and disappointment and frustration. I may still be feeling those emotions, but what I'm not doing is suffering. It's suffering. We don't have to suffer. We don't have to suffer through our ups, our downs, our peaks, our valleys, our trials, our tribulations. We don't have to suffer through that because we can review our lives, y'all. We can review our lives right now and see how we are victorious. The examples of victory abound in our lives. And you know how I know that is true for you? Because you are here. You are here. That's how I know it's the truth. So let's review. Let's review. The next time you're saying, oh, I'll never get through this. The next time you say, oh God, why is this happening for me again? Not to me. Why is this happening for me again? You could say, I made it through before, and I am making it through now. Because I am living in the vibration of the victory, knowing that this is just another dot that is connecting to the bigger life that I am. The dots are connecting, y'all. It might seem disconnected. It might seem unrelated, but let me tell you something. It's all one thing. It's all one thing. One conversation that the universe has been having with you from your first breath. Saying yes to you. Saying yes. All right, y'all. All right. So that is going to wrap up our series. Oh, yes, Pastor Al. Yes. Yes, because that like really hits me at my core. I'm speaking from my experience of what I know to be true. And I know that what is true for me is true for you. All right, y'all. So we might revisit Re again. And I just thank y'all for being on this journey with me of Sip with Rev Melissa. I so appreciate your presence and I so appreciate your support. I am Rev Melissa. I am an ordained interfaith minister. I am a licensed religious science practitioner. I am a purpose coach, and I am the spiritual director, senior minister at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living. And this is my ministry of joy. This is my ministry of joy. This is my ministry of joy. This is my victory. So if you need support, y'all, I'm telling you, you don't have to go through this alone. I am here to support you. Just reach out. You can DM me and we can set up some time to talk. All right. All right, y'all. So we're living life in joy. Yes, we are connected to our yes. I so appreciate the love offerings that I have been receiving. If you would like to give, if what I do, my ministry of joy, resonates with you, please join in the law of circulation. Get that energy moving in your life, right? The abundance and the prosperity. And so you can give at Cash App or Venmo at iamrevmelissa. I thank you so very much. So let's get into some joy news, y'all. So I mentioned our meditation with the moon. So I just want to give some shout outs to last night's participants. We had a good time. It was Mommy, Pastor Al, Gladys, Lindsay, Wayne, Diego, Cheryl, Tim, Diana, Linda. Thank you all for joining me. If I missed your name, it was because you didn't put a comment. So I know you're there when I see a comment, basically. So if I missed anyone, thank you so much for participating. We had a wonderful time, as I shared at the top of the show. We had a wonderful after party. Linda, I got your message that you couldn't get into Zoom. I'm not sure what happened, but next time, let's make sure you get in there. And please mark your calendars now for the next meditation with the moon. It's the full moon. It's Friday, November 19th at 11 p.m. Eastern time. Okay? November 19th, 11 p.m. Eastern time. That is our next meditation with the moon. Y'all don't want to miss it. We go in, we do some work, we do an actual spiritual practice, right? And it's very powerful, very powerful. Okay. So this weekend, what is going on this weekend? We have our Living Life in Joy show this Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. And my guest is Ramona Curtis, amazing woman doing the work for the unhoused. She's the founder of Unhoused St. Louis. So I'm going to have a wonderful conversation with her about how this work connects her to her yes. So please join me on Sunday, 10:30 a.m. for Living Life in Joy. And then at 11:30, we continue in that vibration, right? The Living Life in Joy with our Sunday in Praise at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living. And I will be talking about this Sunday, the view from here. And what I just got was today's is review. And the topic for Sunday is the view from here. So we already got some stuff that I'm going to incorporate into Sunday's talk. So I think we might be continuing on Sunday, y'all. So please join me 11:30 a.m. Eastern time for our Sunday celebration. You can do so by going to rocklandcsl.org, just clicking on the Sunday service link. We also live stream on Facebook at our Centers for Spiritual Living, Rockland County Facebook page. All right. I hope to see you all there. Let's see. Let me check in with Sekou. How you doing? Happy Friday.
I wasn't ready. You know that sun.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Nice.
Like a blue rainbow.
Right. Yes, I was just so caught up in what you were saying in your sermon today. Like, I mean, there's so many things.
Mm-hmm.
I want to co-sign what you said about Diana. her download was really amazing. And for those of you who weren't on the after party last night, Rev Mel was like, does anybody else want to read what they wrote? We were all like, nah, ain't nobody going after that. Ain't nobody going after Les Brown. Ain't nobody. Nope. Good. So shout out to Diana. That was really good, really powerful.
Yes.
And also, I mean, your sermon was deep and meaningful on so many levels. I think the thing that stood out for me the most is this idea that pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional.
Mm-hmm.
I guess what you do with it. And that coincides with what I said on Dream Leapers. My topic was what's next after loss. And my answer to that was pain. What's after loss is pain. And I had this whole talk about pain. And that's one of those things. Like, yeah, you can't avoid pain, but you can avoid suffering. What you do with the pain, how you choose to transform it, is all up to you. And your sermon really spoke to me today. I saw Reverend Al said you were about to start speaking in tongues. I was like, yeah, I know. I was getting the fireworks ready. Like, oh, it's about to go down on Friday. So yeah, it was a really good sermon. I appreciate it. I got something out of it. I hope everyone else did too. My invitation is to change your relationship with pain.
Yes. I love that. All right, y'all. All right. Thank you all again so very much. Have a wonderful weekend. Tune in on Sunday because, we got more stuff for you. Yeah. Review this weekend. If you're going through something right now, especially right now, claim the victory. You are victorious right now. Know that all things are working together for your highest good. And you have the power of the whole universe, cheering you on, supporting you, loving you, conspiring for your greatness. So you got it all within. All within. All right, y'all. Peace and blessings, peace and justice. We are living life in joy. Yes, we are. Connected to our yes.